It's no secret that the Kingdom Hearts series has dabbled in a myriad of gameplay styles, but the series can be broken down into two major gameplay styles. You know, with the exception of Kingdom Hearts Unchained / Union Key and Kingdom Hearts Re / Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. The first gameplay style I'd like to dub it the command slot style that's seen in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Recoded, and Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. The second style I like to call the full command menu style, seen in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 358 over 2 days. Recently we got gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3 at the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere event, and one hot button issue lately in the community has been Keyblade switching. In neither of the two major gameplay styles have we seen this before, and has brought up the discussion of balancing this feature and its impact on the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3. Today I would like to break down why this is not an issue and what the Kingdom Hearts community needs to better understand about video game balancing. Let's begin.
Here I go. All right, bring it on.
What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstic dropping some hot firaga on this mic, and today we'll be breaking down the Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblade switching conundrum. Alright, within the Kingdom Hearts community there are a ton of different opinions that float around in terms of how games should play, what games are bad, and in general how previous entries affect the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, when examining the quote-unquote Keyblade swapping problem, we have to examine why people view it negatively. Now, if you guys don't know, within the Kingdom Hearts community there's a part of it that believes in having fewer options rather than more. I would actually like to use this clip from EdoNinja to show you more of what I'm talking about.
Everything that is being showcased is visually pleasing and awesome to see, but I want to take a step back and think about this carefully. Having the freedom to have options is what's highly needed. What I'm concerned about is the quantity of options, because I do not want some of those options to rule out as better overall than the others. If those options can be used strategically, no matter how overpowered it looks, like how you would use drive forms in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, then my worries would be running thin as air.
One of the options in the game are the Keyblade transformations. So far, it seems like there are 2 Keyblade transformations per Keyblade, which already seems alarming because just think about how many Keyblades are in a game like Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2. If we're going under the assumption that a similar amount is in Kingdom Hearts 3, going by the idea that there are 2 transformations per Keyblade, that's twice as many transformations as there are Keyblades in the game, which is a whole lot.
Whether this comes from the fact that many people are speedrunners or do level 1 runs in Kingdom Hearts, one fact is sure. This opinion or mindset has bled over into people completely disregarding games because of the way they decided to play through the game. Before I go on, I would just like to state that I believe all Kingdom Hearts games are good. I like all of them for different reasons, and I have my different critiques for all of them. Now, let's continue. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, whether you love it or hate it, has one thing we have to acknowledge about it. Balloonra is overpowered. Now, while acknowledging this, you also have to realize it's your choice to use it. Going back to the speed running and level 1 running, I believe since these styles of play encourage, of course in the case of speed running, players to use the most broken options in the game, that many people sometimes equate these things to ruining the games. The games that have been the most subject to this treatment have been Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, and I think that simply is unfair. There is a reason why these games are not balanced like a fighting game, MOBA, or a shooter. They're single player, and even then the multiplayer game genres that are stated are bound to have better characters and options in each one. The point I'm essentially making here is that though there is a myriad of options in these games, many options are going to be better than others, but it is up to the player to decide how they would like to play the game. Just because the game gives you a command deck with 8 or so slots doesn't mean you need to put 8 ballooners in your deck, nor does it mean everyone else does. To solidify this point, I would like to bring up Final Fantasy 15. One of the most broken options in that game is the Ring of Lucini, whatever it's called, you know what I mean. But it is an option that you can use at the end of the day, and it is not mandatory to use. The ring essentially is a one-hit kill, and while it can be used to fight your battles, many choose to not use it simply because it is overpowered. Another incredibly broken option in the game is magic, as it acts as an area of effect attack and deals massive damage to enemies, in many cases OHKOing them. Again, these are options and do not ruin the game. Actually, in many cases, they can enhance the experience just because of how fun they can be to use use, and again, it is the player's choice on whether or not they want to utilize this tool. Now, the point I want to make is that Keyblade switching in Kingdom Hearts 3 is not a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing for the series as a whole. With the ability of switching Keyblades in the game and attraction flow, it allows for a myriad of possibilities in gameplay and combos alone. I mean, summoning giant yo-yos to summoning teacups and to summoning a literal hype train is something that I believe would be amazing. Just because you don't like options doesn't mean others don't also. Well, I can understand that there are people out there that believe that there shouldn't be one option better than all other options in a video game. To put it simply, that's how all video games work. There's going to be that one attack better than another. There's always going to be that one weapon that's better than another. There's always going to be a strategy better than another. If you do not want to use the switchable Keyblades, then don't. It won't be a detriment to the gameplay. I'm pretty sure if you were fine with living out without it beforehand, you can live without it by simply ignoring that button. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. This is me, man, Shadicstic. I just want to say, like, tell me down in that comment section below what you felt about this video and any of my points in the video. If you didn't agree with one of my points, if you have a different outlook on it, tell me how you feel about Keyblade switching in Kingdom Hearts 3 and overall how you feel like it should be executed and just your feelings on it. Do you feel like it's going to be overpowered? Do you think it's going to be unbalanced? Tell me what you feel in that comment section down below. I also want to shout out EdoNinja. I used his clip in my video, and it was mostly to show the opposition to, you know, the viewpoint of basically having multiple options in the game. There's some people, and this has been growing in the Kingdom Hearts community as of late, that, you know, they think of more options as a problem, especially if they feel like there's quote unquote too many options, which I don't really understand. But you know, he really did well in that video in terms of, you know, putting it together and executing his points, even though I don't agree with it. So I checked that video down in the comment in the description. It's down in the description. Go check it out. He also has a video on Keyblade switching, actually, where he shares some of the similar opinions on Keyblade switching. It actually made me want to go and make this, because I was just like, really? I was like, this many people are having an issue with Keyblade switching? And then I started seeing the trend, and I was just like, I feel like I should make a video on it. But again, other stuff is down in the description. I also have this Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku video where it explains Riku's role in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check that out. I put a lot of work into it. It's from my boy Prodigy XCD, so maybe you guys would enjoy that if you enjoyed this discussion video. And I have links to my Discord where, you know, you can at me or whatever. My Twitter where you can legitimately at me, and 99.99% of the time I'm gonna respond or do something, you know, or I'll interact with your tweet. And then my Patreon is down in the description if you really want to help support the channel. This is me, man, Shadicstic. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hot Firaga turns to Koba Saga. Go chill out with some of my other videos. Peace. Kiss, kiss.